guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about a brand new brand which is called Fenty Beauty, or it's just Fenty. No, it's Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty by Rihanna is the full name. So if you guys have not heard about it, I know it is like everywhere. There's a lot of hype around it. Rihanna did a really good job of kind of building some mystery with her launch of her line, because it did launch on the 8th of September, which was a couple days ago now, or was it yesterday? Yesterday was the 8th. So she really didn't tell you guys or tell anybody very much about the brand. Even us as employees didn't know very much until a couple days before the launch. We didn't actually even see what the packaging would look like until a couple days before the launch, and even then we weren't allowed to talk about it or share any of that information publicly. So yeah, there was a lot of build up for this launch, and I think she did a good job with the marketing. I feel like a lot of companies recently have been doing sneak peeks and sending PR out to YouTubers and such months before the product actually launches. And working at Sephora, it is really kind of funny. We'll get clients coming in asking for a product, and we're like, that product is not even online yet, and it's not going to be online for a few months. And I can imagine as a consumer who's not really following those dates, it could be really frustrating. You see something, you want to try it, and then you go everywhere and nobody has it yet, and you have to wait months. And by the time that product actually launches, you might lose your interest in it and move on to the next greatest thing. So I think that it's a good marketing strategy that she took, very different from what a lot of brands are doing right now, and I like it. I appreciate it. I thought that it was very creative. I thought it was very forward moving and not just copying what everyone else is doing. So I really appreciated that. If you have not seen the full line, I will try to insert some pictures. Today I only have two products to share with you. We're going to be talking about the foundation and the Killawatt highlighter. So those are the two products that I have to share with you. I am doing a first impressions, as you can see from the video. So I did just finish applying these products to my face, and I'm going to take you throughout my day to show you how they wear as well. So as I applied it, I did give you guys kind of my opinion on how it was applying and all of that. You can see it on right now. I have the highlighter. Stunning highlighter, right? I have the highlighter and foundation on right now, but I'm going to get into all of my thoughts in the portion where I show you applying these products. So I don't do first impression videos very often, but because this is a new brand and you might be curious about it, you want to know more about it, I wanted to get this video up right away. And obviously I have not had a chance to even try them yet, because I just got them yesterday, and so yeah, I definitely wanted to share this video with you guys right away. But if you would like a more in-depth follow-up later on, just let me know. I'm sure that I will probably in my Shop My Stash tell you guys a little bit more about both of these products and how I feel about them. So, but if you want to see my first impression and how they apply, keep on watching. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is the new Fenty foundation. I have the shade number 170. Yeah, I don't know if that's my correct shade or not, to be honest. Like, I swatched it real quick and I'm hoping it's gonna work for me. So yeah, she has a great shade selection though, so I feel like pretty much there were like maybe four different shades that could have possibly worked for me depending on how tan I am. So I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. I did hear from my coworker that you have to work in small sections and that using a beauty blender is the best way to do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, I did already prime my face with my Stila One Step Correct Primer. Okay, so I have heard that this is a satin finish, medium coverage. So we'll see if that's accurate description. That's at least what they told us at work, so. I also heard that it's not buildable whatsoever. That if you try to build it up on itself, that it will like peel up. So I'm not gonna try building it. Definitely would not call this full coverage. I'd say it's between a light and a medium coverage, not quite medium. Similar, actually, the coverage reminds me of the Rainforest of the Sea foundation. Not as good of coverage as the Born This Way. It's very liquidy, for sure. I kind of was expecting it to be a little bit less liquidy since it's not really buildable, but just need a little bit more. I'm gonna do one more pump. So that was 2 pumps. I'm gonna do one more pump because I have some spots that I missed because it just wasn't enough to really cover everywhere. Like, it just didn't go that far. foundation, if that makes sense. I don't know, guys. What do you think of the coverage? I think the coverage isn't, it's not the best coverage, but it looks really natural. Like, it doesn't look like heavy makeup or cakey at all. So it definitely looks natural. I just built a little bit up right there and it didn't actually do too bad building it up. Okay, so that is the foundation with just one layer. I'm gonna do, you know, the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal under my eye and set everything with a powder, but I wanna zoom you guys in first before I do that, just to show you the coverage. My daughter's running around, she thinks she's funny. Hey, goofball, what are you doing? Okay, so this is a close-up on my skin. Now, my skin has been doing really good recently. All of those breakouts I was having have been healing. I do have just a little bit of scarring left behind, but for the most part, my skin is pretty even right now. But I still, I mean, you can still see my skin showing through, so I would definitely call it, I would call it between a light and a medium coverage. And then the finish is very nice. It is a very natural skin-like finish. It's not completely matte, maybe like a satin finish. So, okay, so what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, everything except the highlighter, because I also wanna show you guys how the highlighter applies, and I'm really excited to try that one. So I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay, you guys, so I finished applying the rest of my makeup. I just wanna show you really quick a couple things that I applied, just because I feel like it will, affect the way that this foundation wears. So for powder, I did apply the Pure 4-in-1 powder to set. I did not use very much. I just used enough of light dusting just to take away the tackiness. So that is what I used. I used it because it's one of my favorite powders and I know how this powder performs, so I know that's a good powder. So hopefully it works well with this foundation because, you know, that can be tricky. And then in case you're wondering, on my lips, I am wearing the NARS. This is their new velvet, what are they called? Oh, these are the lip pigments in African Woman. This is a really beautiful color and I really like it so far, so we'll see how that wears too. And then the last thing that I applied for on top of the foundation is the Kate Somerville Uncomplicated SPF setting spray. So it does have an SPF of 50 and this is the setting spray I'm wearing today. So I used that to set the rest of my face, and then I did want to show you guys now that it's all set. I actually really do like the coverage of this foundation. So I am going to do check-ins today to show you guys how it wears, but so far I like the way that it looks on my skin. I think it looks very skin-like. Obviously you can tell I have makeup on because I am wearing a full face of makeup, but you could make this look a lot more natural if you wanted to, I feel like. So that is the foundation, and next I'm going to apply the highlighter, which is the Kilowatt highlighter. This one is the Mean Honey and Hustla Baby is the name of this one. I feel like there were a couple. I haven't seen the whole display because I've been off work this week, so I don't, I need to get in there and play with it more, but that's what it looks like inside. So this side is definitely going to be the much more intense gold. Actually, it's kind of almost like a peachy gold, it looks like. And then we have the more subtle side. So what do I want to do? Do I want to go subtle or do I want to go for it? Well, I'm taking the kids to the fair today, so I think I'm going to go with the subtle side, just because I'm going to be super casual with t-shirt and jeans. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the tops of my cheeks. And I will have all the products that are on my face linked down below in case you guys are wondering what I'm wearing for the rest of my face. Wow, even the subtle side is really intense. Like, it's not that subtle, guys, but it's pretty. This would look stunning on like a medium skin tone. Yeah. I mean, it's not like it looks bad on me, but like on a medium skin tone, this would look amazing. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it's pretty. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna wear this today. I'm gonna take the kids to the fair. We're gonna leave them here in a few minutes. So I will definitely do some check-ins probably near the end of the day and show you guys how it wears. Hopefully it holds up. It's not gonna be too hot today. It's like mid-60s, so it's actually pretty cool. Finally, it's our first cooler day here, which I'm really looking forward to. So I shouldn't sweat it off, but we will see. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm at the fair right now and we're just taking a quick break in the corner here. Aubrey's looking at me like I'm crazy since I'm talking to my phone, but it's been on for 3 hours. So far it looks good. Lexi, say hi. Hi. Hey guys, so it is now 5:30. My makeup's doing some weird things, actually, to be honest. So it was sprinkling a little bit, and I think I got a drop right here on the middle of my nose. So it's like you can see where that drop hit my nose. And then I don't know what's happening right here, but it looks like it's kind of breaking up. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but so this is just my first time wearing this foundation, so maybe I'll try it with some other products, like a different powder and a different setting spray. The kids are all here with me. They're ignoring me. So anyways, this was gonna be my final check-in because I've had it on pretty much all day now, but yeah, as you can see, it didn't hold up too good today, but that's okay because we had fun at the fair. Did you guys have fun? They're tired. Oh, baby girl's falling asleep. Oops. Okay, whoa, going crazy around the corners here. All right, bye guys. Hey guys, so I decided not to end the video with that last little clip because I thought maybe I should do a 2-day test. I thought I had lipstick on my teeth. I thought I should do a 2-day wear test because clearly it did not last like too well. It wasn't horrible, but it didn't last too well through my day yesterday. So I decided to kind of try it with some different products today. So I have a different primer on, a different powder over the top. So I want to see kind of how those go together. And then also, I'm not going to be outside today. Yesterday we were at the fair with the kids and we were outside all day and it did sprinkle a little bit. It wasn't like pouring rain. It was just a light sprinkle, but it definitely got my face and you could see holes where the sprinkles had hit my face. So it's definitely not waterproof. Do not wear this. You know, do not wear the foundation if it's like pouring rain, or be really careful with like a hood or a umbrella or something like that, because if it gets water on it, it does wash away. So anyway, today we're going to do wear test number 2. I'll show you which products I paired with it today. Yesterday I had used the Stilo One Step Correct primer. Today I went ahead and switched it up and used this guy, which is the Hourglass Veil Primer. That's a very different primer from the Stilo one, so I thought I would try that. And then to set it, I used just a translucent setting powder this time. This is the Graftobian one. Yesterday I had used a powder foundation. Over the top I had used the Pure 4-in-1, so I thought maybe it might pair better with a translucent powder. So that is what I used today. And then I did also, since we're doing a 2nd day wear test, I decided to use the other side of the highlighter, which is the Hustla Baby side. Let me open this. Okay, so I did use the other side of this, which is this side here, which is a little bit more of an intense highlight. Let me go back to my window where I have better lighting. It is a little bit more of an intense highlight. I think it's beautiful though. Oh, I need to blend that contour out a bit. So anyway, we're going to do wear test number 2. I am, as I mentioned, going to be inside most of the day. I've got some chores to get done around the house today. I'm not working again. I took a whole week off, which is so nice. But my husband and I are going to be going to meet some friends at a bar to watch the Seahawks game today. And that's pretty much it. I don't have like a ton of plans, so it's going to be a pretty chill day, and this makeup should hopefully last a little bit better today. Coverage wise, I still think it's like a medium coverage. It is, it doesn't feel tacky or anything. I obviously did set it with powder, but you can still see my skin showing through. I have like these permanent glasses marks here because I wear glasses. I am a contact wearer, but at night I wear my glasses and then I wear sunglasses often. So I have like that permanent red mark and indent right there on the side of my nose, and that's still showing through. A lot of my full coverage foundations will cover that, but anything less than full coverage usually doesn't. So I would still call this medium coverage, and yeah, it's not settling, but I feel like you can still, it does exaggerate a little bit my smile lines, just a little bit. And I do have a little bit of facial hair that I feel like it does exaggerate a little bit. I just keep looking at my lip going, wow, I need to wax really bad, and I don't feel like I noticed it before I put on the foundation. So it does cling a little bit to stuff like that. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys later and we'll see if this lasts any better today with the other products. Hey guys, so it is now about 5:30. So I've had this makeup on since 9:30 this morning, so it's been about 8 hours. It's holding up pretty good considering it's been about 8 hours, but I don't know. I feel like I look a little shiny, and it's just a little bit patchy kind of around my jawline, but overall it's not bad. It's definitely not one of my favorite foundations. I think I still haven't found anything that compares to my Estee Lauder Double Wear, my Lancome foundations. Those are definitely my favorite, but it's not bad for a lighter weight foundation. It's not too bad. But yeah, that's day 2 of a wear test. So it definitely feel like it wore pretty similarly as it did yesterday. The only main difference is my face didn't get wet today. So where it got wet yesterday, like where the drops actually hit my face, it completely washed away the makeup yesterday. So today, since it did not get wet, it did last a little better. But other than that, it looks about the same. So yeah, that is my 2-day wear test. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.